Florence Scovel Shinn once wrote, "Only be strong and very courageous to observe to do according to all the law which Moses wrote and commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right nor to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, and you'll meditate on it day and night, that you may observe to do all that is written in it. And then you shall make your way prosperous, and you shall have good success. Turn not to the left nor to the right. The road to success is straight and narrow. It is a road of loving absorption and undivided attention." Now, I love this, and so I wanted to bring it to your attention. Personally, what I do is I take the law book of Moses and I basically replace it with our goals. Now, if you do it well, you will have written down your goals and it will become a kind of law for you. And so, what this passage is saying to me is that we have to be strong and very courageous to do what is written down in the book of our goals. We are not to turn from it. We're not to turn to the left. We're not to turn to the right. The path towards our goals is a straight and narrow path. And if we can do that, we will have great success. It's so easy to be distracted. It's so easy to lose heart. It's so easy to be filled with doubt. It's so easy to back down and crouch down and just want to give up. But that would be turning to the left or to the right. Instead, we have to be strong and very courageous to observe to do all that is in the law and not turn from it, to focus on the road to success as straight and narrow and keep walking on that path. And something else this passage points out is that we have to keep the law on our mouth. We have to keep speaking about it. We have to keep thinking about it. We have to meditate on it day and night. How easy is it to speak about something else, to meditate on something else, to have something else on our mind, something else on our tongues? But when it comes to the book of the law that is our goals and our desires, how about we make sure that doesn't depart from our mouth, that we talk about it constantly? How about we make sure that we meditate on our goals on the day and in the night? And how about we observe these goals and focus on doing what they say? Because it's so easy to just do whatever feels natural, do whatever feels easy, do whatever feels comfortable, do whatever is a distraction, and we get so far away from our goals. How about we observe them? We actually look at our goals, like open up that book, that notebook, and look at them, and then actually do what is written. We know the steps towards those goals. Let's do them. And Florence, the way she puts it, the way she puts the Bible, because this is a quote from the Bible, is that this will make our way prosperous. If we can meditate on our goals day and night, on our law book of our goals, if it cannot depart from our mouth and we just keep talking about it, if we're so strong and courageous to do according to this law that we have set for ourselves, our goals, and we don't waver to the left or don't waver to the right, and we focus on the straight and narrow, that this will make a way for our prosperity. And we will be the ones helping us to make that way prosperous. Florence writes, "For then shall you make your way prosperous." Do you get that? It's the success comes, like we help ourselves be successful when we just focus on our goals to this level. We shall make our ways successful and we shall have good success. And it's so easy to be discouraged, to lose heart, to lose hope. But Florence says, don't waver. Don't turn to the left. Don't turn to the right. Florence herself clarifies, the road to success is straight and narrow. So again, don't turn to the left. Don't turn to the right. And then I love how she puts it. It is a road of love and absorption. Have you ever done something where you're just completely absorbed in it? You can't think about anything else. You don't even notice anything else. You don't hear anything else. You don't speak about anything else. You're just completely absorbed. And it's fun. You love what you're doing. You are filled with delight. You're filled with joy. That's what it's like to pursue this goal. It is not drudgery. It's not annoying. It's not a battle. It's not a hardship. It's not an inconvenience to force ourselves to walk that straight and narrow path. We just love what we're doing so much. It is a love and absorption. We delight in it. We cherish it. It's the most precious thing. It's the most interesting thing. It's fascinating. And it's a road of love and absorption. Can you imagine walking this road just so absorbed, so lovingly absorbed in your goal and in your dreams that you don't truly notice anything else? And that's why you're not veering off to the left or the right. That's why this is on your tongue. That's why you're talking about it all the time. That's why you're meditating on it all the time. You're just lovingly absorbed in it. And it has given you, what Florence also says, your undivided attention. You're not distracted by anything else. Nothing throws you off your game. Nothing embarrasses you. Nothing torments you. Nothing discourages you. Nothing upsets you. You give your goals undivided attention as you walk that straight and narrow path. I think the way this is structured, if we can actually put our goals, if we can actually do our goals in this manner, I think we would all be so successful. But again, starting with the start of this passage, it requires a lot of strength and a lot of courage to do this. But if you do, it's extraordinary. It is absolutely extraordinary. Florence is describing a kind of commitment that I think we would all benefit from. She really wants us to be unwavering, to be ever ready, to be ever focused on what we have to do, where we're just all in, where we only see love, where we only see joy and we don't experience fear. In her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, she challenges us to do that again and again. And again, it can seem a little hard, it can seem a little challenging, but this passage shows Florence explaining what that kind of commitment to be all in would look like. And I think if we apply it to our goals, to our mindset, to what we really want in life, that it can be extraordinary, that it will make our ways prosperous and help us have just really good success. So this particular passage is found in The Secret Door to Success. Florence also wrote The Game of Life and How to Play It, The Power of the Spoken Word, Your Word is Your Wand. I mean, she was an amazing, prolific metaphysical writer who wrote 100 years ago, and her ideas remain extraordinary. And so I love bringing her ideas to you so that you can learn them for the first time, be reminded of them if you have not thought about them in a while, and introduce you to my perspective on them. So if you like that, what's good for you, because that's all my channel really focuses on. So if you like that, please subscribe. If you have a comment, let me know. Leave a comment. I do see them. I do reply. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. What I like to say at the end of every video is this: thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.